Yo, shout out to the Most High. It's always a high see when we win our Lord say it's L-Deez for another episode of I Need to Know and my special guest.
Oh, man, this your boy Ja. This is Voice of Streets podcast, man. I'm the founder right here. And you know who I got right here?
Lolo.
Okay, what's up, Lolo?
And your boy Diverse.
My brother.
So what's up, y'all?
What's up, man? We happy to be here, man. Appreciate that.
For sure, man. I'm glad that you kept calling me back, and my apologies about keep rescheduling.
It's okay, man. It happens, man. It's a part of it. It happens, man. It's all good.
For sure. Speaking to the mic a little bit more.
I got you. It's a part of it, though, man. You know, it happens, though. It's okay. You know.
Okay, so first off, I heard that you was the founder.
Yes. I'm the founder. We going on 13 years strong right now.
13 years strong podcasting?
Well, business. So basically, it was behind the scenes structure was like management, music distribution, everything else like that. And then I was like, why not give people a platform where they can, you know, interview, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that.
How long have you been podcasting?
About 4 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and what about you, young lady?
I got into podcasting around last summer, I think. And then, I went down to his studio, and that's where I met them. And I was like, you know, this is such a good vibe. And they invited me to be a part of the podcast, and here I am now.
I got to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you think if you wasn't cute, they would have picked you?
Yeah, I think so.
No, man, she has a great personality. She has a great personality.
Oh,
man.
don't try to talk that. But it's just the inside moment. It was her whole spirit.
No, we got great chemistry, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we family. It's my sister. That's my brother, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, and Diverse, you know what I'm about to say because you've been on this show. You know what I'm about to say. Back for more.
I'm very, very much back, brother. You feel me? Just with a different hat on this time.
Okay, so we're going to talk about a bunch of different things because I like being on podcasts, showing my podcast. So it's I Need to Know times, you know, like meets Voice of the Streets.
Yes, sir.
Who thought of that name, though?
It was my name that I created. I was going to call it actually Black Knowledgeable Niggas because I wanted to basically have like an organization within our community that we can kind of do something, like I said, related to music and being creative. But then, like, I kind of was like, nah, it might not be so good as far as, like, the mass media name or whatever the case may be. So, you know, like, time later, I ended up coming up with the name Voice of the Streets. I feel like it fit. You know, it's, like, kind of like our character is what we do. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. We try to give a voice to the, you know, voiceless.
Gotcha. And I heard you say niggas, like N-E-G-U-S?
Yes.
Okay, talk about that meaning real quick.
In Ethiopian, it means kings, you know, queens, guys. It was a name we used to call ourselves before, you know, the derivative nigga came into play. But yeah, you know, just if you know your history, you know niggas. You know.
Okay. You know where I think the term nigga came from? In the Bible, right? In the New Testament, it was this guy named Simon that they used to call Niger, and that meant black. And I think a slave master, you know, read that shit because Niger, Negro, whatever,
right,
always means black.
Right.
So I think a motherfucker just probably said Niger wrong, and then they just went with it.
Yeah.
Could be a possibility.
Fuck it, we're gonna run with it.
So I heard how you got on the show. You came down. So how did you get on the show?
Man, shoot, John hunted me down to keep it solid.
Okay.
Like and I didn't know it.
Hold on, give homage to the train.
Yeah, shout out to Bart.
That's
Yeah.
that Elliott train. Nori was talking about that Elliott train.
Yeah, for sure.
They
We
going
got
going
to.
right there by Oscar Grant, man.
Yeah.
Right now.
But that ain't Bart, though. That's Amtrak.
That's Amtrak?
If Bart got a horn, I think you need to relocate.
You're right. You're right. That's the only train I think of. But no, what's the name? Yeah, man, Ja hunted me down all the way. You wanna go and then I'll patch back in?
Yeah, we could do. So it was crazy, man. Like, so I was, you know, networking before all the COVID stuff. I would go out to all these events, trying to network, whether if it's the cannabis event or, you know, music, clothing, whatever. And I would always see this dude with dreads walking around. I'm like, man, who's this dude, man? This dude's going hard. Like, this dude's really working. Like, I'm seeing him at these places. And, you know, I'm out here, like, at the corner spots and stuff like that. Like, I'm seeing him there. I'm like, man, who's this dude? So
Never seen him.
Never met him before.
Never did.
So,
Yeah.
Shout out Miss Vicky. I remember Miss Vicky, like, she used to be a part of Gager, and they were Gager artists together. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Sis.
Yeah, and they did an event together, and I was hosting it. And I seen him there. So I'm like, man, let me go talk to this dude. Like, who is he? So he's like, you know, my name's Diverse. I do this music, all this stuff. I'm like, man, come on the podcast.
Boom. So hold on, right? All right. So yeah, we met there. You feel me? He didn't tell me yet that he knew me and everything, right? So I get in, I do the podcast. He like, hey man, I think you'll be a dope co-host. You feel me? And I'm like, shoot, I'm with it. You feel me? Off back, I'm with it. I mean, I ain't never been into the podcasting thing, but I just felt like I got a natural knack for things. You feel me? Why not try it? So yeah, when I jumped in, it just went from there all the way. And then he ended up telling me, he was like, yeah, bro, I seen you everywhere for like a whole year.
And I was naming spots, and he was like, yeah, I was there. I'm like, I seen you right there, bro.
I was like, okay.
Well, you know what's crazy? I was talking about this. You never know who's watching.
Exactly.
Because I've been at my new job since October. Mm-hmm. So it's this older, I think he's Chinese man. He got to be about 67 years old, right? Every time I see him, I just go like this. And he go like this. So I got close to him, and I'm finna pass him, and he said his first word to me, and guess what it was?
What'd he say?
Lawrence. That motherfucker knew my name.
He already knew who you was.
For sure.
Hey, but no.
He knew the media, the fame media and everything? He knew you from that?
No, he just knew me from work.
Oh, okay.
So he probably was like, just seen that.
Yeah, seen you working and everything.
But overall, though, I feel like it was a real blessing. You feel me? That's
definitely.
how I looked like once I got the back end of it in the whole, I was like, ooh, it's meant to be. And then here we is like a year and a half, 2 years later, you feel me?
That's cool.
Yeah.
So how is it different having a girl on the show? Did you ever just want to have 3 guys? Talk about the girl energy.
yeah,
That's
I
what
wanna
I
hear
want to know.
this.
Nah, honestly, man, like as a founder, as a leader, like I always wanted like equality. So whenever when I seen Lauren, I'm like, man, she's dope, man. Like I know she probably ain't never thought about the podcasting, but maybe she'll try it. Maybe she want to get into it. And then when we did it, it was like she just like meshed right perfectly. And like, whether if it's business stuff behind the scenes or whatever, she's always involved or wherever the case may be. So like, she's just as important as any of us, as myself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've actually always wanted to be in a podcast, like, to learn about other people's stories, whether it's about business, music. I like listening to that shit. So, yeah.
No. Well, I got to ask you a question real quick. What do you think about polygamy?
Polygamy?
Yeah.
Like polygamy, like relationships with the 3?
Like a woman being married, like one of the wives.
Yeah.
What is your take on that? We're gonna get into that.
I know a few people that do that shit, and like it's them. Like if that's what they want to do, then cool. I mean, I wouldn't personally do it though. Like I just want one man and no wife, no other wife. But like, yeah, I mean, I'm cool with it. I like
Lolo put them paws on her in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm really protective. So I don't think
Lo got the hands, man.
Oh, period.
Lo got hands.
Yeah, I do like a little kickboxing.
Oh,
well,
shit.
I used to, but yeah, I'm
it
trying
ain't
to
no
get
use
back
to.
It's like riding a bike.
Yeah.
What do y'all fellas think about polygamy?
Man, hey.
Yeah.
It ain't really my thing like that. You feel me? I mean, I done grew out of them type of thoughts. I feel like them is in my mind, you feel me, them is young thoughts. You feel me? Yeah. Get with one woman. When you ready to be with one woman. If you don't want to be with one woman, stay single. Do your thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But I ain't knocking nobody at all.
Me
Trust
either,
me,
like-
brother.
That's just how some people rock, and like they're completely happy with it. But
I mean, even for myself, it's like, if I don't think like that, but like, say if I was with a girl and she was open for that, like I wouldn't knock it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I'm not just
I'm not
thinking
getting
about it
sad.
or
What?
trying to hunt it down or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's all on the female at the end of the day, how she feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I got to tell y'all something. I'm not polygamous. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But polygamy has always existed.
Yeah.
Like
for sure.
it's existed longer than not.
Right.
Like I don't fuck with chicks that's under 18. You know, my current chick is 37.
Yeah.
But men have been fucking with chicks under 18 for the longest of time.
Right.
How we think now is like relatively new. What are your thoughts on that?
I agree. I feel like nowadays, time, civilization has moved a little bit forward. So, people are probably more sensitive to things, or they feel like it's just not right, to go, so far on the age or something like that.
Yeah.
I feel like that shit ain't right, period.
Yeah.
So,
Point blank.
so
You
I got to
feel
ask
me?
you a question. If she's 17, say you had a daughter 17, would you allow her to have a boyfriend 19? They went to high school together?
Hell nah.
Yeah, I wouldn't think
Nah.
so. I mean,
Really?
if he gonna be there, he gonna be there when she get older, when she go to college, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I would tell her to wait.
After that 18, all right, I can't really, you feel me?
Right.
And he 19, they're in their 20, all right. You feel
So
me?
I'm
Not
saying
this-
this. So they go to school together, right?
They go to school together,
Right,
graduate. He graduated a year after her, all the shit.
But I'm saying, how do you break it up? How do you break it up? But because this is what I'm saying. She in 9th grade, he's an 11th grader. She in 9th or 10th or whatever or whatnot.
Right.
They've been going together. They go to everywhere together. They tight.
Yeah, facts.
As a father, how do you just say, you know what, you gotta what do you say? Do you talk to him
I
and
mean,
her?
to
or
keep
what?
it solid, that's the rebellion stage too. So that's a hard one to even explain right there.
I say
can't
college
give
the
you
best
answer.
solution. Send them to college, and send her to college. She can't do nothing about it. She gone.
Damn, y'all.
can't-
See, I want to hear the ladies chime in on this. What do you do as a mother?
I mean, because for me, I was in that type of situation.
I know.
How do you know?
Because most women always date up.
Facts.
Yeah.
A woman is more likely to be 16 with a 19-year-old boyfriend than a boy or a young man is
Right.
to having 16 in a,
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So talk about that.
I don't know. I know kids are gonna do what they want to do. Like they're gonna do what the fuck they want to do, regardless if their parents tell them not to. Because I was one of those people.
That's
like
facts, too.
just be rebellious, like fuck what they say. But yeah, I wouldn't condone it. But like I don't know. I would talk to them. I would talk to my kids about it. I don't know.
Can I ask you another question from a mother's perspective?
Sure.
Real quick, if you don't mind, if you don't want to say, what was the age gap?
4 years.
Oh, 4 years, like 16 and 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was going to say, would it make a difference if, right, you had a boy or a girl? Like, would you talk the boy out of it or talk the girl out of it quicker, or is it, what's going on? 16 to 19, that's the scenario. Tell me if you would be cool with the boy or cool with the girl, whatever.
So if I had a son and he was the 19-year-old.
No, he's the 16-year-old.
Oh, okay.
And his
then
girlfriend is 19.
He got a cougar.
Yeah, that's the first thing I would say. Be like, oh, you like cougars? Okay. But I would just, I don't know. Maybe I'd let him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about
if it was a female though? I don't know. It's a different story. I don't know. It's a different story if my girl's a 16-year-old dating a 19-year-old. I would give her some advice and be like, you know what, this might not be the right route because I've been there, done that, and yeah.
What are your different concerns as a woman? Like, what concerns would you have for the girl that you
what
would?
if, I don't know, like older men, you don't know what they actually want with younger women, and then I mean, plus the age gap, the minor 16-year-old with a 19-year-old, like it just doesn't, it's not right from an outsider's perspective. But once she's 18, she could date like however she wants. I would tell her that.
You know what? And I'm gonna let the guys talk real quick. But you know what's so funny when people say when they turn 18, as a parent, you never stop being a parent. I think when people say they 18, that's just an invisible line.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, my son is 20 years old, and I've been asking my mama for money. Shit, I might call. Shit, it's about that time I called and asked for $20, right, motherfucker? Now, you know what I'm saying? So, guys, do you have a different discussion if are you okay with your boy being 16 and having a girl in junior college? Are you okay with that?
Nah, I mean, the boy, well, I feel like with the boy, this is just, I feel like my non-biased opinion, with the boy dating up, I wouldn't have a problem with it, but with the daughter, I would, because it's like, you don't know if the dude is going to be manipulative, you don't know, what his mindset is with it, you know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
I wouldn't trust it.
I want to interject real quick right before we get to diverse.
Yeah.
Isn't a fact, do you believe that men are more manipulative than women? Is that what you're saying?
Not necessarily. I mean, it just depends on, who's throwing the penny.
So
I'll break it down like this.
Okay.
Like man is naturally dominant. You feel me? So with that dominance, it comes little manipulative things. You feel me? So like it's all like a mental thing.
okay.
Like if you got a 19-year-old ass boy trying to get a 16-year-old ass girl, then his brain mentally is a 16-year-old. No doubt about that. You feel me? Now, say on the reverse side,
So can I just ask one question real quick? So they're 3 years apart. When do they actually level out? Do you think that they level out when she finally turns 18 and 21, or do you think that it's still a thing?
It's a mental thing. You feel me? Just being all the way real.
What if she's all the way mature? What if this? What if he
See,
goes?
This coming from a man that likes older women.
Yeah,
You feel me?
definitely.
Like for sure. And I was that 16-year-old with like a 24-year-old.
Me
you feel
too.
Me? Like I was rocking like that.
You know.
But all I could say is if I had that 16-year-old son that was trying to rock like that, I'll be the one to put him up on game. You feel me?
So you'll be okay with it.
I first of all, I ain't got no choice because he gonna rebel if I you feel me, lash out or whatever. So I'm gonna be like, look, bro, you gotta do this, that, and it's gonna be so much shit for a 24.
Let me be that 16-year-old son. What do you say? Diverse, daddy died.
Come on, bro.
What do you say?
Put me on blast.
I got to. I mean, shit. What the fuck you thought you was at? I mean, you.
I'm gonna be like, man. First of all, you feel me? If she 24, she in college, bro. So your competition is real high, my brother. So for you to even knock her in the first place, she must got a gift. You feel me? Blessed by your daddy. You feel me? So we gonna start right there. You feel me? And then I'm gonna just have to put them up on as far as like responsibilities that it's gonna come with. You feel me? Because she's becoming a woman. If she ain't handled her responsibilities, she getting into it because she either coming out of college or damn near, you feel me? Like something like that. Right. So it's like, nigga, you gonna have to get your grown man up. You feel me? Just tossing her the stick ain't gonna really work like that because she a woman that's trying to get something. Meanwhile, you still sophomore.
In high school.
You feel me? Like, like you ain't really out there in the world she like that. When motherfuckers get 18, they think they grown. I say you born 3 times. When you actually born, when you get out there in the world, and then when you die. You feel me? We talking about the when you get out there in the world. Little nigga, you ain't stepped outside yet, bruh. Calm down. You feel me? Like facts.
Some experience under his belt real quick. That's all.
Yeah. I like how all 3 of y'all answered that. So I got to ask you another question. Do y'all believe God is a man or a woman?
Honestly, like this is my opinion. I wouldn't mind if it was a female or if he is a guy. I mean, if he's a man. But at the same time, like I feel like it's an energy. You know what I'm saying? It's an energy that understands all of us and knows what we're going through and how we feel or how to be there for us or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Higher power.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because in the end of it, who really knows?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You feel me? So, but everybody knows that there is a higher power. Everybody knows that there is
Not
God.
everybody thinks that, but
Exactly. You, man, like
somebody, you know what's funny? Because white people answer that question different. Like if you ask a white person, do they believe in God? You know what they say? I don't know if you want to call him God. They always say that shit. Really? They say, I believe in a higher power. Right. But my thing is, a higher power is too vague. A higher power could be a nigga with a Tech 9 to your motherfucking head after the motherfucking club. You know what I'm saying?
High power ass nigga. Difference. I know what you mean. But I just feel like it's like a superior energy. It's not like a human. It's not like a person. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like if we see it, we'll recognize it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's something beyond what we understand. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I definitely believe that it's actual energy. Do you know where the Bible says that the temple of God is?
Y'all gonna answer that?
I don't know. Be honest.
Inside of us?
Inside of you. Inside of you.
Be like, my body is my temple.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
That's probably where they got it from. Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I believe in that for sure. Like I believe that. Here we go again. You feel me? Shoot, out of O to God, you got good. Out of D to evil, you got devil. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like for sure. And with that being said, it's like all of a battle within us. You feel me? We trying to be that God body. We battle to be the best thing that we could be, the most good person that we could be. Mm-hmm. But we also got that other side of us. Everybody do. You feel me? And it's a matter of how is your weight scale gonna be?
Yeah, definitely.
Which way you gonna go to? And that's just how life is. You feel me? So
I feel like that's what the Egyptians were trying to say with the
feather.
The feather and the scales. I feel like that's what they were trying to say to us. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like which route you gonna take at the end of the day. You feel me? Yeah. Cause that's the best way I could put it.
Sure. You know, back to the male and female relationship. You know, because I'm freestyling, I'm having a ball with y'all. What do y'all think about prostitution?
Hey.
Should it be legal?
You gotta get your money. I mean,
That was the
I'm
wrong
not gonna
answer.
restrict anybody from getting it. You know, everybody got different opportunities and different circumstances, so they just
Yeah.
gotta get it how they live. Honestly,
Facts. I can't knock nothing. You
I
feel
can't
me?
knock nothing
I can't
either.
knock nothing at all.
Have any of y'all ever participated in the industry?
nah.
No, that's a no. I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take you to president. You done spoke for all three of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
Do you think that it should be legal?
I mean,
That's like saying should cocaine be legal?
at the end of the day,
Wait. Hold the fucking phone. That's what my mother used to say.
I mean, cocaine is legal. It's in Coca-Cola. It's in the actual medicines that we take. You feel me?
I heard it's
Prescribed by
legal in
doctors,
Oregon too.
All of
Oh
that.
yeah,
you
that
feel
I
me?
heard
They
that
got a
too.
It's
dispensary
just
in
stay
Oregon.
legal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard about
They
something
got a
like that.
dispensary in Oregon, a cocaine dispensary. Imagine
Oh,
that.
that's
A cocaine dispensary?
Yeah.
That's
What?
deep.
That's deep, man.
I never
Scarface
heard of
went
that.
crazy.
Right. Shit.
Yeah, that shit's sound crazy. I do
Yeah.
know that in one of
But
them
now,
states.
should it? To answer your question, should prostitution be legal?
Yeah.
Nah. You feel me? I understand. Some of my Bay Area people may be, what the fuck you talking about? The whole shit, but nah, bruh. That ain't really cool. You feel me? Because within that whole game, it's crazy. You feel me? It take you to a whole nother place, and you
Yeah.
dealing with, as a pimp, you dealing with females that's
Who said
not
she got a
mentally
pimp, though?
stable. Okay, if she a renegade, that's even damn near worse. Now she
shouldn't have-
packing herself. She
but
she
should-
really mobbing.
She
So-
needs
so-
somebody to help her out and protect her.
I
Yeah,
think
but
sex
She
work
don't
should be
need
legal.
somebody, but you feel like a renegade go crazy.
So what's the difference between, let's just say, Karen and Sharon? They both have sex. Karen, right? She has sex with Bill for free. Sharon has sex and she charges him. You trying to tell me that one is wronger than the other?
No.
What I'm saying, I'm
One
saying
is smarter
within.
than the other one for sure.
See, that's that high class thing though. That's that high class. You feel me? I'm talking about like the deep down dirty. You feel me? Female get whooped on. You feel me? Damn near die. All the you feel. That's
People
the
get
type
whooped
of,
in regular
Do you
relationships.
feel
But
like?
I'm.
Do you feel like if it was legal
get
that
where
that
I'm
would
going
that
with
that
it.
would
Yeah,
be
come on.
avoided? Hey, but do you feel like if it was legal, it'd be avoided though?
No, because it's just crazy motherfuckers out there like that.
Yeah,
you feel me?
yeah.
That's why overall I'm like, nah, bro. You feel me? Because for a woman to have to put herself in position like that, knowing that type of shit could happen, if she ain't comfortable with it,
Yeah.
don't do that shit.
Yeah.
But
That's
like,
why it's like you
period,
really
you feel
can't
me?
put a cap on it. You just gotta let people,
Yeah.
let the cars
Yeah,
fall as
fact,
they
but
may.
also I understand that. See, I'm talking about motherfuckers that probably got the option. You feel me? And then there's some that don't got the option.
Wait,
There's some that
slow
that's all
that
they
down.
know.
Because you like a
it's hella
smooth,
different
you like a
ways you can go.
smooth talking comment, blowing my motherfucking mind.
I'm just
What
saying,
else?
like it's hella different. It's hella different types of female. Like you never know how that person grew up to even get in that life. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like how you said, you got motherfuckers in the White House doing shit or whatever it may be. You got them types, but then you got the East 14 types. You feel me?
Yeah.
Got the Cardi B
I
type.
shouldn't even say no other than else on that one. You know how they get down up over there.
Yeah.
We just seen them running into 70s outfits on the way up here. I'm like,
Yep.
like,
On
what
the
the
way
fuck?
here.
They
Yeah,
old
wearing
school.
matching 70 outfits.
Because saying prostitution should be illegal, isn't that like a direct it's like a direct
Like against humanity or human rights, something like that.
yeah, isn't it against humanity to tell a woman who she can sleep with and who she can't sleep with and if she chooses to charge?
That's why it's a
Yeah, that's what
tread
I'm
line.
saying.
It's a
Sex
fine line
work,
to
I
tread.
feel like sex work is different than prostituting because a woman
Yeah.
should want to do like if she wants to, like get paid to have sex, then she should be able to do that because it's her body.
But the key word is want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You feel me? That's the
exactly.
key word. That's
Sex
all.
trafficking,
Yeah.
sex trafficking. That's a whole different story.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Hell no. We ain't talking about snatching motherfuckers
That's
up
what
and
I'm
exporting
saying. Like
their
that's
ass.
Yeah.
what, cause I know, man, it get real up out there. You feel
There's
me?
a huge story behind all that.
It get real up out there. It's just
Yeah,
two different
exactly.
sides of it. But the key word is want up in that. If that's what you want to do, shit, by all
Then
means.
get your money.
You feel me?
Like,
But if you forcing the situation, I don't condone none of that.
yeah.
What about
At
the
all.
bunny ranch? Like, should it be like legal like the bunny ranch?
They all want to.
Yeah, they want to be there.
Ain't that thing. But
Ain't
sure,
no, me,
sure.
ain't no me Too movement in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They in a jacuzzi chilling.
for sure. So I was gonna ask y'all. Remember when Barack Obama, right, became president,
Yeah.
right? Black people were happy than a motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
After that, what is the single-handedly most proud you seen black people? I got one for your ass.
I'm gonna say one real fast. It's a little funny. The EDD.
Oh, no. That was probably the third. I got one. It came before that.
All right. Got it.
I don't know. You talking about as soon as he got out?
It happened after that.
After he got out?
And it's kind of, it's crazy, but it's like it's almost a damn shame, though.
I ain't gonna lie. I skip low.
Wait, repeat your question.
When Barack Obama became president,
Okay.
black people were happy than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
After that, what was the second
Black
biggest?
Panther.
Yes.
Black Panther.
Okay.
Yep. I remember that. We went to Africa.
He said Black Panther. You damn right.
He was like, oh, yeah, I
Got
remember.
Sheiky's name.
It took me a second though. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Had to recollect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Black Panther though.
I was gonna ask y'all, did y'all have any questions for me?
Yeah, how long have y'all been doing Fame Media for?
Okay, so not last August, but the August before that, so about a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bro, you
It's
got a
dope.
real knack for the whole podcasting thing. Like
You really do.
when you got presented with the opportunity, did you already know like, oh, I'm finna go crazy with this? You feel me?
Well, this what happened. Like, I don't drink no more.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, God, I need some help with this entertainment. I mean, because I do believe that if your cup is empty of one thing, it has to be filled up with something. So I was basically saying, God, I've been sober for a minute, but I want something positive to do because I was negative. And a few people was like, hey, man, I think you'd be perfect for a podcast because I was going through a separation and I started doing my Instagram thing, because me and my ex was separated or whatever, and I was away from my family and I was working a lot. So Instagram was my way of like staying in touch with people that I knew and gain momentum. And plus I just had an album come out on Food's Gold Records. So I was doing that, but I really wasn't talking about my album on it. I was just, telling stories just to see where the fuck they go. It was something, it was an outlet. I'm working all the time, see my family on the weekend or my son on the weekend. The bitch ain't my family if the bitch fuck with somebody else. But I did that, and the momentum was climbing like a motherfucker. I'm seeing people, they like, my partner said he was way in Seattle. They was like, what is this? Come on, you know what I want? Shit. They said, what? They pulled out. It was you. I was in a good space. So fast forward, I was like, damn, I need some, somebody asked me, a few people said, you need to do a podcast. And one of my partners, he said, hey, man, I want to meet you over here because we need to do a podcast. We said that we was going to get our money together, right? Mm-hmm. But it never came together. I mean, I'm calling them. They never, they wasn't picking up their phone. I'm like, okay, well, then it wasn't meant to be. Because me and two of my brothers today was talking about intentions. A lot of people have good intentions, and sometimes they don't pan out, but God is always in your favor if you're doing something right. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
So, yeah. What'd you say?
I said period.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So then my partner, Marcus, called me. He said, hey, man, Steve, man, looking for you, man. He got a business opportunity. I'm like, what is it? And first off, who the fuck is Steve? I mean, it ain't like this nigga's name is Melchizedek, where it's only one. I know like 10 Steves, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So then I called, he said, man, he on Instagram, Expensive Taste. And I said, this is Steve. Why you didn't say Steve? He said, nigga, I did. I said, so then I ended up hooking up with him. He presented the opportunity. Now the opportunity was like, why not? Right. I mean, I'm walking in the studio. It wasn't here, but the same shit that's here was there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's on your lap. Right. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like you ain't scored a point all motherfucking year long, and the center say, look, nigga, you ain't scored a point all year long.
Better make it happen.
When the ball go up, just run your ass back and aim at that fucking backboard. So all I had to do was run down there and just show up, and then now I'm here. Yeah.
Wow.
Big facts. You feel me? Come with that personality, man.
Yeah, because
I love it. Just like I said last time I came, bro. You remind me of my big cousin Tone. Yeah, you feel me? For sure. Y'all just full of life, bro. Yeah, like for sure. I commend that. You feel me? And when you come in doing something that don't feel like work, you just being you. That's what's gonna flourish the most.
You know why? Because I'm a firm believer, right? That life is about finding your dimension, right? Time, right? People indirectly worship time, right? But you supposed to find your dimension that's not governed by time or space. A nigga like Michael Jordan, he could sit up there and talk about basketball all day.
Right.
and he probably won't even mention the time. You know,
Yeah.
time is going by fast. But if you really don't like what you're doing, you know what you're doing,
Looking at the clock.
Big
and
facts.
it's torturing your motherfucking ass. Like,
Damn, when I'ma leave?
damn, this last motherfucking
30 more minutes.
and shit like that.
Yeah.
27
You
more
really
minutes.
enjoy what you want to do. I was telling him like, we're gonna have a bunch of things coming from us, these next few months and stuff. But I was like, man, I feel like Pookie off of New Jack, man. I want to be so creative and do all this stuff, but it's like,
Man, I
we
be
gotta
having-
wait. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like, hold on, young grasshopper.
Yeah.
Just slow down.
I'm just so ready to get it
He
in,
has
man.
a lot of ideas ready.
So
Big
ready.
facts.
Yeah, see, it's
Yeah.
like that over Fame Media. Like, I'll say something and Steve is on it. You know, like me, I have a bunch of ideas. You know what I'm saying? I'll say it and he right there with it. I kind of feel like he let me pull a Westbrook. You know how like certain motherfuckers, you just kind of got to let go?
Yeah.
Like
Let him
old
do
dirty
him.
bastards, you don't tell him not to show up lit. You just kind of got to let that nigga go.
Right.
Certain players is like that. You just got to let certain motherfuckers just play, like Allen Iverson. Not saying they ain't coachable, but they kind of like awkward and
Exactly.
They're already talented. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You don't really got to teach. You can't really teach talent, you know what I'm saying, when it's like you just got there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big
You can't
facts.
teach Michael Jordan how to shoot the ball when he got to the hoop. I mean to the league, you know what I mean? He was already the greatest, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
definitely.
Yeah.
So I was gonna ask y'all a question. Damn, it just slipped my motherfucking mind. Michael Jordan, shit. Well, I'm gonna let y'all shoot. Did y'all have another question for me?
I had a question.
Let me see. Something good.
What is the meaning of life?
Oh, I just told you the meaning of life, right? The meaning of life is to
Find your
find your
dimension.
dimension. The meaning of life is to find your dimension. But I gotta ask you a question that I asked this young man today. You a woman, right?
Yeah.
What is your definition of love?
All right.
Acceptance. Acceptance, passion, loyalty.
Is love good? Always good?
Love is good and always good, yes. I believe
No.
that. Why?
Because what if you love somebody that's whooping your ass?
Then that's not love.
What is it?
That's not love.
Explain that.
Abuse. No, I'm playing.
It's a different type of love.
Yeah, it's definitely like a false love. I feel like, people think that they're in love, but, there's probably just something going on inside, for the woman to stay or the man to stay
Yeah.
in an abusive relationship like that. I feel like, there's something there that's wrong and it's not love.
You a pretty chick. I gotta ask you a question. About being pretty. How do you know when somebody is being real with you or they just want to sleep with you? How do you know?
Honestly, I don't even give men the time of my day no more because it's like guys are good manipulators and I'm
Yes,
not
you
with
can
it. Yeah. So I haven't even found that question. I don't know. I don't have the answer.
So you just reframe it? You just like doing old school Santa Rita, slide your plate.
Like she over there hitting the high.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta ask y'all, speaking of Santa Rita, I gotta tell y'all a Santa Rita story, right? So I'm sitting up in that motherfucker, right? So my breakfast come. So this man, he looked like James Brown, just came off tour. He was an old black man with his hair all wild. And he said this, "Hey, youngster." I said, "What's up, OG?" He said, "You gonna use that butter? You need that butter?" I gave him my butter and I noticed that he had stacks of butter. He said, "Thanks, man. And here, this is lotion."
Oh Lord.
What do you think he meant?
I ain't even gonna go there.
Did you take the lotion?
Huh?
Did you take the lotion?
No, I gave him the butter. He said, he said,
butter. The butter's.
he
You ain't
said,
gonna say what you think it's for.
yeah, what did you think he was using the butter for? What do you think he was using the butter for, sis?
I don't know.
Pleasure.
I know one thing. When that motherfucker came out from a hot day, that nigga was smelling like the biggest bag of popcorn I ever smelled.
That's comedy. Listen.
Oh no.
Oh, hell no.
I had to think about it. I was like, he using
Nah, I
butter.
wanted to say, but I'm like, I don't know if I can
Oh,
say it
yeah.
on here.
Oh, no, you can say it.
Hell to the
Oh,
no.
you can say it because I need to know.
Hey L.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I just seen you you interview Marshawn Lynch.
Okay,
I
yeah,
saw
yeah.
What
it.
was that experience?
Well, the thing about Marshawn Lynch, I feel real comfortable with him because he is my nephew's cousin.
Mm-hmm.
And
So it's like y'all go back.
No.
So it was like a first time meet?
No, it was like family, but he's like a family member that I just don't hang out with all the time because I'm always working.
Yeah.
So my sister has a son, my nephew.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, she has a baby daddy, right? So my nephew got a bunch of cousins that went to my elementary school, right? Back in the early 80s. They got an older cousin and one that's my age that I've been knowing before my nephew was even born.
Mm-hmm.
So I found out that Marshawn Lynch was his cousin in the 2000s.
Yeah.
But I've always heard about him and I see him, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they got a van and they're going somewhere, I could go. Mm-hmm. If they got an extra spot, it ain't never, it ain't never that.
Fact.
It's family.
It's family.
You know how in Black World, you know how in Black World, like, sis is sis, your sister is my sis, but it's tribal shit.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, because I can still fuck. I mean, if I was going to go there. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like a tribal, you know? Okay. You know, some people be saying that you should not fuck with like your partner's sister. I say no, it don't work like that. Because back in the African days, right, when motherfuckers used to go to war, who else should better be fucking with your sister than the nigga that saved your motherfucking life? Nigga, you know me.
Hey, I said if she wants you, go ahead. I can't fight you about it.
I mean, a pimp told me this. Yeah, I'ma fuck with her. I just gotta have a little bit more respect.
Oh man.
Oh
but I'm gonna say this. Marshawn is my motherfucking cousin.
Yeah.
The person that used to throw him the ball, Joshua Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
At Cal?
San Diego. No, at Tech.
Oh, yeah.
The funny thing is, I have a girl cousin, right? She's like my second cousin or something like that. I found that out like when I was in 8th grade and she was in 6th because I went to a family reunion and I seen her out there, never seen her. But one day I was walking home from school and I seen her and then she was good friends with my my friends that stayed across the street in the apartment and found out I was her cousin.
Yeah.
So her younger brother used to be a quarterback at Tech and he ended up going to the league too. So they all like, of course you get rich with your motherfucking partner, you got a different relationship.
Exactly.
So he's like my cousin too. So we all kind of like family and shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay. But it was easy to, interview him because in Oakland, if Oakland was a person, I feel like certain people embody what Oakland is like as a person. Marshawn Lynch is Oakland playing football. Gary Payton is Oakland playing basketball.
Jacka is Oakland rapping. You know
who?
What I mean? Jacka? The Jacka?
No, he's Bay Area because he ain't from Oakland.
Yeah.
He from Pittsburgh.
You right.
But I'm gonna tell you though.
That vibe though.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you though. But I'm going to tell you, though, out of all the rappers that's not from Oakland, Jack is in the top 5 that niggas wish was from Oakland.
For sure.
Facts. Very well respected out here. You feel me?
Him, Sebo, I'm talking about like Bay Area motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. Him and Sebo for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe, E40, Be Legit, and maybe Mac Mall or Drake. Right.
I just seen some.
You wouldn't put Too Short on
I
there?
seen some podcast.
Too Short is from Oakland.
I was watching the Nori podcast, the Drink Champs podcast. They said Fody was from Oakland. I was like, look, okay, I know they don't know. And then he took like 10 seconds. He was like, oh, Vallejo. Yeah, I'm like, okay, thank you.
Well, because the reason why East Coast people do that is because those states are small. So they assume that everybody's just right there.
Yeah.
Like California.
So they damn near think that the Bay Area is one city.
They think
maybe even 2.
They think that we're real close to LA too.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, for real.
They
think we like an hour away.
Yeah.
I mean, the distance from the Bay Area to LA is the same distance from New York to DC, Maryland.
Yeah.
You done crossed like 6 states.
Yeah.
Because the tri-state is right there. Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and New York, and maybe Connecticut. Some shit like that.
I don't know.
Yeah. So you were saying was Too Short from LA?
Yeah.
But that don't count.
Yeah.
Like he came up here since he's 14. The nigga damn near 55.
Right.
Yeah, he stepped off the porch out here.
Yeah, because you are where like you become a man at. Mm-hmm. Watch this. I gotta ask you a question. You heard of Jesus?
Yeah.
What city would you say he was from?
They always said he was from Nazareth, right?
Yeah, but he was born in Bethlehem.
Exactly. So
shit like that.
Yeah.
You where from people fuck with you at. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, I claim you know what I mean?
I know that's
as
right.
a town resident. You know what I mean?
But you know what's so crazy about Jesus though?
What?
Somebody said this shit, and I sat back and thought about this shit. I said, hey, man, you know, because I'm coming with my shit. What city do you think Jesus is from? You know, this motherfucker turned around and said, Egypt. And I thought about it. Like, he was there his first 12 years of his life, though.
I mean,
he was born out there, probably.
He was born in Bethlehem, but then when the king was trying to kill him, he flew to Egypt.
Nah. So is he really from Egypt then?
He from all them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was a mobber.
For sure. So what y'all got coming next?
Go ahead, Ja. Or me?
Either way, I can do it.
I mean, go ahead. I'll let you do it.
All right. Well, I mean, we got crazy episodes coming, man. I've been talking with Money B. We can have Money B on there. I'm working on the cooking show. Lauren's also talking about doing something for YouTube. If she want to talk about it, she can. And Diverse, you know, he got his music coming, and you know, we got all these episodes lined up. You know,
I got a whole lot coming, man. Yeah. I don't know if I should speak on the 20th like that. I'm gonna say it like this. We got a whole lot of big things coming with a lot of people from the industry, and it's all organic. Like, I mean, all it really take is to tap in. You feel me? And on our end, we just gotta come correct as how y'all coming right now. You feel me? Very, very correct every time. You feel me? Be very professional with everything that we doing, and then just keep the ball rocking. But it's a whole revamping session that's going on right now. You feel me? And we coming bigger and better than ever.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Got merch coming and everything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. See, that's the power of woman. She gonna tell you how to check your motherfucking pockets. We got it coming.
What you say, Lo?
Yeah, we got merch and everything. But you know what a pimp told me though? A pimp said, if you want something done, and I said, man, I was at this restaurant all motherfucking night. He said, was you with your girl? I said, yeah. He said, well, you should have sent her. Nobody don't want to see your big black ass coming. Send her. So where can people find y'all at before we get out of here?
Go ahead, Lo, you got it.
At The Coldest. You can find me at DAKOLDESTT.
Boom. You can find me at DYVURSE. You feel me?
You can find the podcast at Voice of the Streets Podcast. You can find myself at Voice of the Streets _Ja. That's my Instagram.
For sure. And you can find me at Lawrence the One. And this is L-Deez for another episode of I Need to Know. And as usual, come on, you know what I want.
Hello.